here from createinspain, and today I'm talking ombre effects. Now I've noticed that it's quite fashionable at the moment to have sentiments with an ombre effect cut out and put onto the fronts of cards. Now for those of us who use paints and markers and all the rest of it, it's relatively easy to do. For those of you who rely on print and cuts, you may not realise that it's easy to do in your software as well. Now I'm using shortcuts a lot, and I have the word hello written on my screen. I have already selected the entire word and gone to the menu that allows it to be unionized. So it's the path and then union, and that means that the letters are all joined together and there's no separation of the letters. When you cut them out, you don't cut individual letters out. It does make life a lot easier if you remember to do that. Now, these two other ones here, I don't have a fill on. This one I put on a fill, which is by doing the palette here and going to the gradient option and then selecting one of my presets that I've put in. Now, if you don't like the preset that you have, and generally when you first start off, it will just give you a black and white one, you open up this folder here, or this box, and you can then click on one triangle or another, and you can edit the colour to whatever it is that you want to choose. And for this one, I'm going to go for that one there. And if you double click in here, you get another triangle, so you can put in another colour. And you can keep on doing that, and then you can alter them around. Oops. Drag them to wherever you want them to go so that you can alter the effect until you get something that you like. But the one thing that you cannot do is rotate this. You can have a linear version or you can have a radial version, and you can reverse that in the same way that you can reverse the linear one from side to side as well. But what you can't do is rotate it, and you don't always want it going from side to side. Anyway, I'm going to ignore that one for the time being. So if you're really observant, you'll have noticed a little change in the video. That's because when I made the video originally, I forgot about a button which is on the left hand side in the toolbox. I forgot about this one here, which is a gradient fill alteration. After you've filled your text with the gradient, if it doesn't go the way that you like, you click on this button and you can literally drag. Oops, I have to have the thing selected first. It helps. And you drag in whatever direction you so wish, and it changes the gradient direction for you. Now, you may or may not find this easy to get exactly the result that you want. Now, if it does, fine. If you're finding you're still not getting the colours precisely where you want them, there is the alternative method of doing it, which is the one I originally showed in the video, but which wasn't the most obvious of ways of doing things. You'll get my meaning in a moment. So if you make a square or an oblong or whatever, and you go to your colour palette, come on, click. There we go. And you go to your gradient, and you can, as I said before, you can alter this to however you wish, or you can put another colour in. So I think I might put in another colour there and change this colour to, I don't know, maybe green, whatever. Ooh, it's a bit bright. Okay, we'll just use that. So if, for example, you have your wording or your object, whatever it may be, and you want to have it in this particular colour instead, all you need to do is to take this and position it wherever it is that you want it. Now, right click, arrange it and bring it to the front so that you can see where it's going to be. And if I select my word here, so I can move this wherever I wish and resize it, turn it around, do whatever I want to do with it. So for example, I could have it skewed like so. And if I think that's where I want to actually have it, although in this particular case it'd be too big, I can position it as I wish and then just select the whole lot, go to Effects and go to Knockout. And there we go. You have it precisely as you would have thought that you would get it from that particular swatch of colour. It's just been cut out of that colour and you've got what you wanted. It's just a different way of doing it. And depending on the shape and whether you know what angle you want to point your rotation in for your thing, you can also alter it again if you still haven't got the correct colour. So there are different ways of doing this, and basically that's what I wanted to do. So I chopped the video, I edited it, not very gracefully, I grant you, but it's now done. Okay, sorry about that, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.